Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Planet Coaster, and also welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit of a break recently, and this break is going to be ending sooner than I thought, actually. I really appreciate all the reactions you guys had when I was posting that I'm going to take a break, and at the beginning I wasn't even sure if to continue or not, but you know, it only took about 24 hours to recognize that I'm definitely not going to stop in general. But yeah, today we are back with Planet Coaster, and there are a lot of things to talk about in this video. As you can see from the title, it's going to be a entirely new product. Yeah, that's kind of a project, which is called Isla Napali. And for those of you who do know a bit of or a bit about Hawaii, they will know that the Napali coast is one of the most beautiful areas of the whole planet, I should say. And this is seriously so inspiring, and it did inspire me to build something new. And to be completely honest with you, before I went on holidays, it was all a bit stressed. I prepared so much for the channel, and there's been so much still on hold, which I can't talk about because, yeah, well, I wanted to release all this kind of stuff, but the channel was performing so bad that I was just about to say, okay, you know what, I'm just taking a break and just reorganize everything to really deliver this stuff in a quality that I'm really happy with, and to be able to talk to you guys really a lot closer in time than it was when I was 4 weeks ago. So, you know, I prepared all the videos, and I couldn't answer to comments effectively because I wasn't there, and so you guys needed to wait like 4 or more weeks until you finally get a response to your comments and stuff. So that's not the idea about engaging with people. And so I thought, okay, the only reason or the only possibility here is to completely stop for a time. What I did, and in the end it turned out to be really helping me, because I could just reorganize a few things. And I don't know who of you knows this kind of phrase, but to move forward you do need to kill your babies. And this is kind of the thing you have in creative processes, and also in organizations and in companies. You definitely have time to time you have to kill your babies. And what I did now is, and most of you will be potentially shocked by this, but it's also the only possibility I have at this point. And this new series, Isla Napali, will be replacing everything else of Planet Coaster. So every other series will be stopped by today, and I will go on with these stuff, but just in the background, just, you know, from time to time I will release maybe a video on that, but there will be no regular update on this. And maybe people will now continue to watch, but maybe people will also now say to leave the channel because they don't see the content they want to. But for me, this is very important to have a clean kind of a head start now and a new start, completely changing what I've been doing before, because it was too much. Completely honest, it was too much. If I would do this full time, maybe I could have hold on with all these kind of projects ahead. But let's just count. There is just the big project Camel Kingdom. There is Camel Studios. There is our coaster. There is Clean Canyon. Then there, if you want, so there is still the German park I've made, and there is the Project Tower with Euthyrus, which potentially will also not continue because we both do not have the time to, and so much things have changed since then. So maybe we're gonna do something else in the future when we talk to each other again. But maybe that could lead into a different direction. We didn't talk because we don't like each other. It's just we haven't talked in a while, just because of time differences and holidays and wedding and so on. So don't get me wrong on that. I just recognized myself that this was maybe sounding a bit wrong, but no, it's all fine. And so, you know, the only reason for me was to start something completely new, which also is completely a different approach this time. And I'm totally honest with you guys, I haven't had no idea, and this is the second topic in this video, that there was something coming to Planet Coaster which essentially changes everything, and this is the Theme Maker toolkit. It is something which will enable us to finally build parks that have a level of detail and still maintain a performance that is decent enough to have huge parks with a lot of people in the park, like really a realistic guest count, maybe in the future, but at least a way higher guest count than we had recently. So, for example, in my Camel Kingdom and all these parks, I needed to play completely without people in the park. And also, if you have seen the Planet Coaster live stream with the bros, they even had to close down a bro code or the No Name Landia to make sure that nobody is in the park, because then the performance can hold up, and they have really great computers at Frontier. So performance-wise, this will change a lot, because we don't need to stick together millions of pieces to create something unique looking and so on. We finally can go in and create something in a 3D model program and then load it into the toolkit, and this will be provided into the game as a scenery item, which makes total sense, and it is something incredible. It really enables UGC, and the cool thing is that you even supports animatronics. So that means it essentially it doesn't, well, that's maybe the wrong explanation, because it supports animations. And you know, the idea about animatronics is basically that you have all these kind of different mechanisms that work together as a moving object in the game, and for now we had these triggable and so on, and I'm pretty sure that those scenery items will be also triggable, but you can also make them looping. That means you can actually have now animated stuff in your game, whatever you want. I mean, you can actually make fake flat rides if you want. So I mean, they won't be usable because they are not supporting making rides and coasters, but you could actually go in kind of Maya, for example, and model a flat ride and just animate it and put it in the game, loop it via the trigger, and that's it. You have essentially that. Maybe that's not the cool thing, but you can do this. And you can also make like every animatronic you can imagine, you can dream of. You can basically do the entire Pirates of the Caribbean ride with all the original animatronics. You can basically go in and create every single unique looking coaster support you want to have in the game with the special screw, and I don't know, you can do everything. And this is also, it will be completely changing the game. And this is also a big reason why it actually supported my idea to stop all the other series. Because what I would need to do now, I would need to take all my buildings I've made out of 1 million pieces and rebuild them in a 3D model program and put them back in the game. Just imagine the Arabian area from Camel Kingdom with the huge Arabian castle in the middle. I could actually go now into Maya and build this as one single piece. Yeah, and I'm gonna put it back into the game. Obviously, it has some more vertices and more vortexes and some more triangles and pulleys as a, let's say, normal. But it's nowhere near the 50,000 pieces I've used in-game. And, you know, they're even intersecting with each other. So it makes, it's a hard time for the computer rendering all these pieces that stick together. So having a clean scenery item, which is just made as one item, has no interfering stuff and so on within each other, and it's just so much cleaner. There is simply no reason to continue playing the way we play right now in the future, and the community still is big enough and active enough to kind of expect an explosion. Maybe I'm entirely wrong and it doesn't really do too much, but I'm pretty sure. Just taking the community of Bro Nation, for example, there are so many talented people in who have shown already that they are so capable of doing 3D objects. If you take, for example, the whole City Skylines community, people, I could actually very well imagine that people from there are really shifting also a bit to Planet Coaster now, as they are able to make their own assets. You can basically build your complete own park with completely 100% unique looking scenery items, and I'm really happy about the fact that Frontier decided to make this kind of toolkit, because that leads to the fact that Frontier is having at least a little bit of a quality control going on before the pieces come into the workshop. That means every piece which will finally find its place in the workshop will not cause crashes or something. And this is a huge step ahead of things you can see in City Skylines. Yes, obviously it does limit the way you can do stuff. You won't see mods like in City Skylines that you have actually, which completely changed the game, like Move It or something. But at least you can say all the scenery items, animated or not, will at least be working in the game for everybody out there. It will also change the way of DLCs. You don't need a DLC for it, so that means you will get it for the free game. And that means you will have all the amazing creations of the community at your hand at every time you want them to have, and you can just download them and have them in the game, which is incredible. And it will also get a known folder, as far as I understood this, in the game, so the folder will be located in the game, which makes sense, because then you don't need to go to blueprints and so on, because essentially it's no blueprint, it's a scenery item. That makes the menu crowded as hell, but it will definitely enable us to have a completely new game. So, for example, take all the recreations. I could basically go now into the game, delete everything I've done for my Space Mountain, and then I can create the Space Mountain dome and all the pieces I need in Maya, load them into the game via this toolmaker, and create the perfect looking in-scale Space Mountain. And this will happen, guys. This will happen in no time. I do say, if I'm not completely wrong, in a year's time we will have 5 to 6 incredible recreations of I don't know, everything you can see there. I mean, we can even make custom foliage. Like, seriously, we can make custom foliage, because animations are supported. That means you can make even animated things, like trees and flowers and bushes, and I don't know, maybe you can even do waves, but no, you can't really, it's not, particle effects are not supported, so, well, you can make solid waves, but that looks strange, I guess. Anyhow, there is so much you can do. But yeah, let's talk about something else now, because you can see in the background shaping up the island already. Let's talk about this project, because this project is something, as I said at the beginning, something entirely new, and it will completely pull myself out of my comfort zone. This park we will place on this island will be the most realistic thing I can ever dream of. And I'm not talking about making realistic rides or whatsoever, no. I will go in and I will need your help, guys, more than ever, because we will discuss this after every episode, and I will, if I need to grab the bench again and move this 30 centimeters to the right, we will do this. If you think that's the right decision to put it somewhere else, we will do this. The progress will be slower than usual, but this will enable us to completely go into a direction that you guys out there are happy with. I really want you to be part of it, and I really want you to give me suggestions what you think is better and not. And so that means I'm not going to try to make too many episodes in advance. I try to make one episode, make a commentary, upload it, see the feedback, and play again. So that means the only thing I'm sticking to is that Saturday will be the new Isla Napali day. That's fixed. If I can't do it, I can't do it, but Saturday will be a video. If there is a video available, it will be on Saturday. I'm planning to do another one on Wednesday. It's depending on how much I can keep up with it or not, but Wednesday could also be a possibility when I can do it. This will be, as I said, we will do things that haven't been done before. I've made a list of things that haven't been done before, so that I'm quite sure about what I'm talking right now. So what we do is, there are a few things that are lacking from the game that we have seen, for example, in Jurassic World Evolution. So that's energy. This game doesn't deal with energy. We don't need an energy supply. What we will do also here is we need to build an energy station. And now I need you guys. I have no idea how much energy a ride does consume, but we will build an energy station, and we will also give it a dedicated kind of energy output. So let's say we have kind of 10 units of energy, and a ride consumes 2 units of energy. After 5 rides, we will need to build another block in the energy station, and to keep track of it, I really need you guys. You need to pinpoint me, you need to put your finger onto me if I forget to build another energy station. That's the first thing we do. The second thing is we're gonna do the connection of energy. So it's not only building this and say, yeah, we have it. No, we do have to connect everything with overhanging energy supplies. Like you can really see them in Hawaii quite a lot, and in the US you have a lot of overhanging energy. I don't even know how these things are called, but this is maybe one of the first things I'm going to make in Maya, so that we have these kind of big pillars that do support the cables. So that's what I wanted to say. And the next thing is obviously water. We were gonna have a water refreshment system. I built once one for Kuali Beach, but that was basically not functional. It was just there, and obviously I can't build a functional one right now, but what I can do is I can at least build a pipe system that is connected with each and every ride together with the water system. And this is the level of detail we are going into. Each and every ride will get a maintenance area. It will get an operator booth. If it doesn't have one, we will make a dedicated kind of maintenance room, so to say. We will have all the stuff management we can do, and I need your help, guys. You will also need to tell me. We will make a hotel, obviously, to make sure. We will have a harbor. We will definitely have kind of a boat, build it. Just maybe we're gonna do an animated one later on, and that is driving around the island and kind of is the spawn point, so to say. So we could actually make this also possible later on. So I really need your help, and you can go crazy in the comments already now to say what you want to have for this park. So imagine this is an island somewhere in the middle of the Pacific, and this is dedicated to a theme park, which is also budget-wise completely controlled, so it's not completely over the top. And you need to help me what we need. We need obviously a harbor. We will have also an airplane landing area, so like a little airport which will be here, and everybody needs to be carried to the island, so definitely we need to reserve some space for this. And yeah, so a lot of things we need to talk about in the next episode, but I do want to talk about something else now, and this is really, guys, I was kind of disappointed about how the channel was performing recently, and I have no idea how this video will now perform, and I actually don't care that much because I want to have fun again, and this is what I will do. I will engage more with you people, and because of your reaction to the recent City Skylines videos, which haven't been received that well, there was a whole lot of confusion about this, mainly because of the name, and I asked you guys to come up with some new names, and one of the names, basically at least 80% of the name I have chosen for City Skylines again, and this video will be out tomorrow. Please do me a favor, come to this video, just come over to this video, watch the video, listen to the commentary, because I'm going to continue to talk about the channel and talk about what's going on in the future. I don't want to separate too much now the videos, so every new video I try at least to continue with stuff I've talked about in the last video and really go into what you guys have commented on, and if it's not related to a project, something general, I'm going to read that out and I'm going to try to interact with that, because today I haven't talked too much about the island. We will do this in the second episode, which will be out on Wednesday. Quite sure that I'm going to get this done. So really, guys, I do need your help now. From now on, I really want to be a lot more engaged with you, a lot more in discussion and in conversation with you guys. So make sure to check the video out tomorrow, City Skylines. I won't tell the title right now because it will be shown tomorrow. And please, come over, comment down below, be active, watch the video, give it a like, I don't know, whatever helps to make the video stand out and be seen, because that's what I want. I want it to be displayed for you guys. I want to have all the people sub to this channel finally come back and see more videos, and this is why I need your help. I need you to be more active, but I don't want to force you. I mean, that's kind of complicated because it is kind of, you know, something completely opposite. So really, I don't want to force you, but I really want to give you a reason to comment, and this is, I figured that it was my mistake in the past. There was nothing you guys come up with. I was building a building and you commented how nice it is. There's nothing in for you, right? I mean, I feel this myself. If somebody's really good, why should I comment all the time, oh, you are so good? That makes no sense. But if there's someone out there who needs my help, and this is now the case, I need your help, guys. Come down to the comment section, give me your ideas about the stuff, and I'm sure, and I do promise, I will take this information, I will take your ideas and bring them in and try to make them or implement them in the most creative way possible. The same goes for City Skylines tomorrow, so I hope I said this enough now. Tomorrow there will be a new City Skylines video, which will be every Sunday, at least for the next couple of weeks, because I still have enough material recorded, so basically I can do all the commentaries now, reacting to your feedback, but obviously I can't change it in the game right now because I'm way ahead of what you will see tomorrow, but that doesn't matter too much. We can talk about this, and I will definitely then do a live stream in a few weeks, and we will change all the things according to your feedback. So I really hope that you enjoyed this new video. I really hope that you are happy that I'm back, and I really hope that you like the new way I'm doing it. And please always give me feedback if we can improve on stuff, what you would like to see more, or maybe if you want me to read out more of the comments recently, whatever. I really need you now. I need you to bring in new ideas and bring in criticism as well as praise and as well as happiness, because I want to continue making this a place for you guys that you enjoy watching and I enjoy making videos for. Because recently I didn't, because the kind of reception was so weak and there was not that much I could interact with, and I hope we are going to get this done better right now. Maybe this video is now going to be a completely disaster, but at least I tried. I don't know, but no, I hope this will be fine. And yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow in City Skylines. If not, there will be something on Monday, which I can't talk about right now. There's also so many secrets going on at the moment I can't talk about. That's a bit of a pity, but you will see very soon of all this stuff. This is also the reason why I started earlier, by the way, because there is so much coming up in the next couple of days that I need to prepare for it. But yeah, so welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you listened to all the things in the video, because it's really important to enable you to take part in the discussion. If not, click back and listen at least to the last 5-ish minutes, I guess, 6-7 minutes. That would be super cool, guys, and thank you all so much to still be here, to still enjoy the videos, and thank you just so much for being here. And now, enjoy your evening, enjoy your day, enjoy your morning, whatever time it is for you, and we see each other tomorrow in City Skylines. Don't forget, come over. Bye.